I distinctly remember when she hopped out of the shower tonight, she twisted her dried-looking lips and told me she was going to church of all places. A lying Christian. The only place she's going to is hell. Jeff, too. "Hey, baby, taste this," I hear Marlene say. She calls him baby? Okay, who just kicked me in the gut? I reach down and clutch my belly, rubbing it to ease my pain. It's good. Ooh, hey, don't do that, Jeff says, laughing. I stare at the phone, wishing it was a webcam so I could clearly see what they're up to. What doesn't Jeff want her to do? What are they doing? Ooh, Oh my God. I hope she's not sucking my honey's fingers in public. Marlene knows that's one of my favorite moves that I'd always use on my Jeff. I take two of my sweetie's thick fingers, lick my lips with saliva, and get down to business, slowly and seductively shoving his fingers deep inside my slippery mouth. Lightly kissing, licking, pecking on the tips. Then, using lots of tongue, I'd feverishly devour all his fingers as if they were a different, delicious, and engorged part of his body. I'd watch my honey squirm. His eyes roll deep in the back of his head until I could see the whites. And I'd hear him moan, ooh, oh, yeah, Rachel. Hearing him moan got me super hot, too, especially when he'd say my name. His voice alone could cause a pool of wetness to totally soak my panties, and I'd start smelling that smell that you smell when you're about to make love, a stinky yet erotic odor that adds to the nastiness of the moment. And I remember, whenever I kissed, licked, and sucked Jeff's fingers, he'd always return the favor. Always. Uh-oh. Damn, Jeff, Marlene says. Let's get out of here. I stand up, panic-stricken, and yell at my cell phone. You unconscionable prick! Your stupid phone! No, your smartphone with its voice activation feature. Apparently, how can a damn phone with no feelings expose you and tell me what you're not brave enough to tell me? I toss the phone on the carpet. I'm talking to Jeff, but, of course, it's apparent he's too involved with my sister to hear my frantic outbursts. I am standing in the living room of my and Marlene's two-bedroom apartment. It's 10:30 at night. I know one thing. That girl better be home within an hour. She has to be at work at 7:30 tomorrow. She works at the bank. And if she's too drowsy to pay attention to what she's doing, she'll screw up big time and count out the wrong amount of change to her customers, and then I can enjoy watching the skank get fired. Yeah, that'll be good for her. Get her nasty, scandalous, Monique-looking self fired so she can be broke. Then Jeff won't give a damn about her chubby cheeks, because he's always said he prefers women who have a job. I know unflattering information about her. 1, she's big as hell and has to use lots of soap and water to smell halfway fresh. 2, she passes gas in her sleep. How romantic is that? I pray to God he never gets to find out that little detail. But then if he does, hopefully it'll be a deal breaker. 3, she's a big-time sucker for anybody who gives her a compliment. A man can be sitting in a wheelchair at the corner of a crowded intersection holding a cardboard sign on his lap, but if the loser gestures at my sister to roll down her car window and calls her cute, the gullible dummy blushes like she was just propositioned by Barack Obama, and she'll fork over a few crinkled $5 bills. Someone needs to send Marlene a slow check real quick, because she is so naive, it's embarrassing. For centuries, men have told women everything they think we want to hear. Doesn't mean any of it is true. I'm so upset I swallow this huge lump that's lodged in my throat. A lump so sore, harsh, and burning it feels like I've swallowed acid.